All right, so welcome back. Today I've got a tin here. I was at a swap meet, an auto swap meet in Cape Girardeau, Missouri over the weekend and ended up finding this random box or tin, I guess you could say. It had a bunch of cards in it, so I have not really dug through these. I saw enough to say, yeah, I'll pick this up, but this is what's in it. So let me get all these out and then we can start going through them and see what I ended up with. All right, so first out of this, I ended up with, looks like some Naruto cards. So I don't know anything about these, but, oh, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! We'll set that one aside, or set that separately so I can kind of sort these out later. But this looks like it's for a Naruto, like, actual card game. Not just collector cards. So, all right, so there is this first stack here. Let's get to this next stack. And I'm just pulling stacks as I pulled them out. So we've got a checklist. All right, some baseball cards. Got a Donruss Classic. All right, we'll set the ones that are sleeved aside. We'll take a separate look at those. Huh, Ken Griffey. All right. Yeah, it's very, a lot of interesting stuff here. Let me change this light just a smidge. That way it's not glaring so much. Is that any better? No, it's not, but that's, I'll just bring them down here a little bit. That's fine. So a lot of these cards are players that I recall from back whenever I was younger and actually remembered baseball and like was paying attention to it. So that's pretty cool. A lot of Cardinals. Since I'm in Missouri, you're going to see probably bigger collections that have that as an option or that as a focus on that. We'll say, oh, here we go. Let's do it this way. So, yeah, those are some neat ones. So, Milton Bradley. There was an actual player named Milton Bradley. All right, cool. Here's another sleeved card, another Cardinal sleeved card. Let's see what's in this next stack. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Mark McGwire. There we go. I actually got a chance to sit in Big Mac Land whenever I was in high school. We took a trip to the actual Busch Stadium as part of going to the Federal Reserve in St. Louis, and we got a chance to sit in Big Mac Land, and it was actually a lot of fun. So, cool stuff. I don't know if Big Mac Land is there still since they rebuilt the stadium, but if it isn't, that's too bad. It was a lot of cool. It was pretty cool. We got hard hats and stuff like that. It was pretty neat. Let's go ahead and go to this next stack. Another Mark McGwire. So it's got the do not remove on it, protective coating. Chamberlain, Doug Slayton, a rookie card. Albert Pujols, that's a cool one. A little bit of a die cut at the top there. And let's see what we got here. I can't see what that says. Oh, Vladimir Guerrero. All right. Let's see. And then what do we got here? Team Heroes, Babe Ruth. That's cool. So let's keep going here through what I've got. Oh, here's some more Naruto cards and some Yu-Gi-Oh! So let's look through the Naruto ones. So, Konohamaru. Nothing spectacular here. Okay, set those over with the other ones. And apparently there are some Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm going to separate those out. Let's see what those look like. There we go. Nothing crazy. I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh! So that's a black box for me. Oh, here's one more Yu-Gi-Oh! This one looks like a foil of some type. Divine Dragon. Okay. We'll set that aside. All right, what do we got here? More McGuire. Ooh, that's a thick boy card. Who is that? Bowman Heritage. Scott Rowland. Okay, yep. Another big one from the Diamondbacks. Brandon Webb. Rookie cards. Oh, there's a Ted Williams, like, holographic kind of style. That's cool. What we got here? Strikeout Kings, Roger Clemens. Cal Ripken. Another Albert Pujols. And another, oh, that's Edgar Renteria. Yeah, I remember him. What is this? This is stuck together. I got two of them stuck. There we go. Aces, 3, okay. But the back of it, this is weird. Chinese. So, interesting. And then the last one here, I got a Nolan Ryan. Okay. And then I've got these guys here. Another Albert Pujols. Barry Zito. Let's see, got another thick boy card from Bowman. Glenn Perkins. We got some Bowman Heritage. Another Ken Griffey Jr. Okay. And then a couple more Heritages. A random 4-leaf clover pin. So, there we go. Yep, just one of those. It's like a pin that you put on your shirt. So, very interesting. But this is the one that I saw on the bottom and I was like, yep, this is what we'll go ahead and go for. So this is a graded, looks like Beckett Diamond Collection. Has a game-used bat piece up here in the top right. I find it kind of interesting that the card's there and the bat is separated, but still kind of interesting. I would have not expected something like that. So, it's a 9. Really nice. So, once again, really cool. May have to do a little bit of research on this guy. I just don't know anything about this one, but anyway, thanks for watching. I think for 15 bucks I did okay. So, anyway, we'll see you on the next one.